Okay, love you guys. Have a good time.
Love you too.
Thanks.
I'll be back on. Well, I mean, I'll be here-ish, but
Goodbye, Wind.
maybe I don't know. I'm really into Supernatural right now. So okay, bye.
What she's? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I'll
I'm on
ask you later.
season- I'm on 6 or 7. I'm binging it for like the 10th time, so but we can talk more later. Love you guys. Don't die.
Do our best.
Okay. Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to Just Roll With It and Slay the Dragon. At some point, I will have the character sheet kind of like stats. Hopefully, I want to try to incorporate that at the stream starting screen so that people can see that. So that way, I don't have to introduce everybody as every single time. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So we have Sandwich playing Gallant, the human paladin. Krim playing the tiefling fighter ranger with his raccoon companion Ember. TJ is playing Albert Cupertino, a human monk paladin. We have my character Talia playing a tiefling bard rogue. Tekken is playing Jekin, the human bard necromancer. We have Matt playing Matthias, the dwarven druid. And we have Muffin playing Idella, the human cleric, with her companion Brutus, the white shepherd dog. Let's see. So a couple of things from since last session. I am still working diligently on a couple of things, but you will notice that your character sheets have been improved a little bit, or well, upgraded, I should say. Some of your stats may have changed, and by changed, I mean increased. I'm still working on certain spells for you guys so that you guys can have new spells at your leisure, but I'm still figuring all of that out. So for right now, you still have like your main normal spells and attacks, but more things will be coming. It's just taking me a hot second because I decided that I'm homebrewing all of this and not doing it traditionally. So I'm trying to figure some of that out. But your HP has went up significantly, as well as a couple of your stats may have increased. So there's that. Let's see. I have been a little preoccupied this week taking care of my dad. He recently had a little surgery, so that's why I've been a little behind on some things. But so please bear with me. If not all of like, I'm not as super descriptive as whatever, like, but I am doing my best. So, let's see. I think that was all of my things that I wanted to talk about. So technically I leveled us up to about, I was doing a little bit of reading. I leveled us up to about level 8 actually. We had already started a few levels increased already, but I leveled us up to about level 8 because that's about the time, level where you're taking on some challenging. You're going to be taking on some challenging things eventually. So, yeah. So, does anybody have any questions or concerns or things they want to bring up before I get into the recap?
My sheet says Life Domain Cleric 4 at the top of the page.
It's so ignore. Okay, that is something that I should say. Ignore the levels at the very top.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I'm not able to change those without changing like everything on the character sheet.
Okay.
Roll20 is a little bit weird. Just know that you guys are level 8. Those of you who are multi-classing, I have it divided so that you're part like your total levels of each class total to level 8, and I can let you know those in more detail if you would like, but I think Sandwich and Muffin, you guys are just, I have you both as like a pure paladin and a pure cleric, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll have to double check on the other ones, but I think everybody else is kind of multi-classing in some fashion, so I can let you guys know later on, and also I'll probably be talking with you guys more to figure out preferred spells that you might want to add to your collection of spells and tricks up your sleeve and stuff like that. So, any other questions or concerns?
No, I think I'm good.
Nope.
Cool. Okie doke. Well, then we shall go into the recap. So, last session, you guys were in the middle of a fight with a vampire by the name of Lunara. She revealed herself to be a servant of Archon, the black dragon that you guys, the ancient black dragon that you guys are trying to defeat. After taking a couple of more hits and dealing a few more attacks, Lunara decides that she's seen enough of the party's fighting skills and decides to bamf out. And even though you determined that it was a teleportation spell that she used with her ring instead of an invisibility, and she was gone. Once you guys calmed down after the fight and kind of healed everybody up, Talia basically gives you some more information on what she kind of knows about the dragon. She mentions his name, Archon, mentions that he is an ancient black dragon, and that he has two servants, Lunara and Alexander, a powerful necromancer that acts as his right-hand man. They, even though Archon is a black dragon that usually is more familiar with a chaotic kind of evil, he does believe in some sort of structure to keep everything in line. So that's why he does have like some servants to keep things in line and help him out with some things. Also, in the past, Archon had attacked the capital city of Galdona, which everybody is headed towards, and left it somewhat damaged. They did make a deal to give a majority of the treasure to Archon every once in a while. So there is that. They do have some sort of like coexisting relationship there. And so she also mentions that he does take form of like, he is shape changing, so he is able to take the form of a humanoid instead of just being a full-on ancient black dragon. And that because he's an ancient black dragon, there's possibility to find information in the in Galdona on him and possibly his history, and see if there's any weaknesses. So that was kind of the plan for some of the party members. She confided and said that she was just afraid that that the party members would just not go with her to help her defeat this dragon, which is why she withheld some information, but also nobody asked her about it. But so she is being a little bit more open about that. Let's see. Everybody kind of has some sleep. Does their own watches. Each watch partner gets to have a little bit of discussion. Krim wants to always do some chaotic things, so he tried to steal Gallant's gun. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful. And let's see. Gallant and Talia talk a little bit about some things as well, about him coming along with the party and why he should, and the idea of like her having some hope in that the party is hoping that the party is able to defeat him, and eventually the morning comes and they begin their travels, and a few hours in they finally reach the long wall that surrounds Galdona, and in the distance they can see a drawbridge that would allow them entrance into the city. So and that's where we left off. So as the party comes out of the forest, it kind of turns into kind of like a meadowy dirt kind of area, and they just follow the river to where the drawbridge is. The river goes. There's like a kind of dome arch that allows the river to pass through the wall into the city, but it does have like a graded gate so that not everybody can pass. They do have kind of like a watch guard to be able to open and close the gate to allow people in on boats. At this point, the river has widened a little bit, but is you still don't see too many boats on here, as it's not large enough to like. The arch isn't large enough to fit like larger boats, I should say. More like canoes or kayaks or just smaller vessels. As you guys walk up, you notice that the drawbridge is open, and kind of like there's some people kind of walking in and out, crossing over the river, and you also see a road that kind of goes parallel to the wall. So a bridge does go over the river part and just kind of heads east. I will eventually have a map of Galdona so that I can show you what I mean, but I don't have it yet. So you guys make your way through the drawbridge. There are some guards and there's a couple of guards standing at like a kind of a guard watch tower, both below and on top of the walls, just kind of keeping an eye out on things. But they don't really ask any questions of you. They just kind of nod and let you in. It's more of like a watch guards in case, I don't know, some big infiltration is going to happen or something like that. Otherwise, a lot of people come and go through the city as they please. So, you guys enter into the city, and from where you can see, there's a lot of like smaller wooden houses, buildings to start off with. It going towards the center of the city area, you can see a very large palace and a large temple as well near the palace. It's almost conjoined, not quite. There's a little bit of distance. And just as you move, as you look closer into the city, there are more stone buildings rather than like wooden buildings. You guys are kind of on the outskirts where all of the kind of not as wealthy people live on the outskirts. And so as you move in towards the city, it kind of becomes a little bit more wealthy until you get to the castle, which is the more wealthiest of it. You do see remnants of the past attack from Archon. So you do see some parts of the walls are just kind of melted, or parts are just like falling off and disintegrated. And parts of the castle in the distance, you can kind of see some of the towers and the roofs are just kind of melted and also disintegrating as well. You do see kind of a couple of kind of homemade tower structures to try to like also fix some of these things, like repair some of the roofing and also the stonework that has been disintegrated from the acid attacks from Archon. You do see a little bit of damage on the temple as well. This would be like the main temple of... the main temple is a Lathander temple. You do see a little bit of damage there. Some of the stone buildings also have like there are some areas where like there's just complete, not rubble, but like melted stone buildings. And you also realize that possibly the outskirts of the area as well, there's some places where there should be, where there would be stone buildings, there are these wooden buildings instead. You gather that maybe some of these areas were just melted or disintegrated from the attack, and the wooden buildings are just temporary and trying to like make things work until they can get more masonry to help build their buildings back up. The city is pretty busy. There's people walking along the streets. Many travelers and all sorts of creatures and humanoids. Like you see humans. You see some dragonborn, elfish like people that have pointed ears, and some half-orcs, couple of like Goliaths, just all sorts of like a very diverse people here live here and come through here. You guys start to head towards the inner of this the center of the city, and you notice that the river kind of starts to run a little parallel to the walls, but what happens is the river goes from within the wall and connects from the far east side to the far west side. Kind of looks like a sideways Y shape, and like I said, I'll show you the map once I have it fully developed. But along this river, you see a lot of shops, a lot of fishermen that are just trying to catch fish and sell fish, seafood, all sorts of. It's a lot of trade, a lot of merchants that are selling different fabrics and silks, and just a lot of trade going on here. Again, it's very busy. You see, like I said, you see a lot of people on boats. A lot of them are heading out towards the east, which is where the sea would actually be. So a lot of people are they come in to kind of do their trade, and then they go back out towards the sea to go back to their homes or to go trade some more. Let's see. So now that you guys are in the city, what would you guys like to do?
What time is it?
It's about noon. It took only a few hours to get from where you were all the way to here, like late morning to noon.
I'm gonna roll a perception check, maybe see if there's like any way I could make some extra money or like something like bounty boards or something.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll perception. What the heck?
Huh? That was perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why did it do that? That's weird. Let's see what's going on here.
That's happening for all the.
Why is it rolling twice? Hold on.
You're rolling for advantage or disadvantage?
No, it should say normal. And I'm wondering why.
Is this just for me? Is there everybody else?
I mean, I rolled and I could see my roll. Like, I did animal handling and I see I have a 15, but I see that Matt...
Do a perception roll.
Okay. I see...
Okay, so
That's
yours
so
works.
weird.
Yeah, I see yours.
Okay.
Yeah, I see yours too. What if I do it?
I love technical difficulties. Let me take a look here.
Oh, sweet.
What's the command? Roll.
That's all says normal.
Looked over and thought this was a
There we go.
I had to type it.
Oh.
That still doesn't solve the problem though.
It's just straight up not letting me roll for perception.
Yeah, no, it's happening for me for me and Matt as well.
Maybe try leaving and coming back in.
Damage, could you see if yours is messed up too?
Just for perception, you mean?
Yes, just for perception.
Let's see. No attribute was found. Interesting.
Okay,
So no, it
so
doesn't.
That's really weird.
nope.
Well, that's a little concerning. I may have to look into this. I'm not quite sure. For some reason, it kind of works on my end.
Did Roll20 have an update?
Perception thing.
I don't think so.
I know Discord had an update. I don't know if that would work.
Well, yours is working just fine.
Yeah, like you
nothing.
could see the thing, but the dice isn't rolling. But
When I did it just this time, I heard the dice roll, but it didn't.
it didn't even show.
I still got that error. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't I...
Says no attribute found. So maybe it's like something to do with the stat sheets. I don't know.
Okay, well, so I guess we'll have to do it. This is gonna be fun. I guess just roll, like use the formulas. So, Jekin, just roll. So that's 12 plus perception is 1, so that'll be a 13.
I just want to test something real quick before we just keep going.
Yeah.
All right, now my abilities don't work.
What do you mean?
No attribute was found for Jekin for Death Song. Yeah, all my abilities don't work either.
What the heck is going on? What's going on? I love technical difficulties.
I said, hey. What's going on now?
All right. While we discover this, I'm going to check on the ant situation. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do you want me to put us on a BRB?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'll move us to a BRB.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Got a little, did we lose, TJ as well?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, he's not in here.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Tekken, just go ahead and roll for perception. So do 20, roll a d20 plus your. No, you gotta roll. No, you gotta roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
Oh, okay. What did you? Well, oh, yeah. Hey, I rolled a crit too. Roll d20 perception +1.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't type in perception, so I would say since you rolled a 16, add +1, that'll be a 17. So
Okay.
so basically you look around and there's a couple of almost board like little mini structures that allow you to that have like ads and news on them. You go up and you find that there's a few places looking for musicians for taverns. So you do find find a couple of ads for wanted musicians.
I guess if we stay here tonight, make some extra money on the side.
Where let's see. So yeah, the you take the flyer of like wanting a musician at a tavern, and you're not quite sure where it is, but like if you ask around, you could probably find where the tavern is. Why don't you do an investigation check as well? So roll a d20 and add your investigation modifier.
D20 +7.
There we go. Okay, so you managed to find it. Asking around, some people point you in the direction of where the tavern is, and the party follows you guys. Let's see. On your way there, on your way to the tavern, you notice that I'm trying to word. As you're on your way to the tavern, a little girl kind of approaches Krim and kind of like tugs on his robe, and she's about like maybe 7 or 8, and she just kind of tugs on you and looks up at you. Krim?
Hey, little one, what's going on with you?
Hello. My my grandmother came, told me to find, to look for, you and your party. She says she has something to tell you guys.
me specifically?
Yeah. You have horns and you have a tail and your skin is red. She told me that you would be traveling with a party that looks like uh there's one that looks kind of like you too, but without a tail, and a little small man, and three others. She told me to come find you guys and to bring you over to her because she has something to tell you. I don't know what it's about, but she told me to come find you guys.
All right then.
I say we follow.
Yeah, I don't think letting him go by himself would be smart.
I mean,
Small man, we're the same height.
she's a child, dude.
She looks she is actually a little bit shorter than you and looks up at you, just with a little smile. This girl, she has kind of like long, she has like kind of a dirty blonde hair. Again, is kind of short, like about 7 or 8 years old. And has slightly pointed ears, so you kind of gauge that she's most likely a half elf. And she just smiles and she takes Krim. She takes your hand and kind of leads the way. Leads the way, and she's like, my grandma is very wise, and she sees a lot of things. What's your name again?
Well, my name is Crims, but you can call me Crim.
Hi, Krim. I am Saya.
How do you spell that?
Now we're not strangers.
Hiya.
She takes your hand, and you guys, the two of you, lead the party to follow to this little it's almost like a it's just a small wooden building, just a very simple, with a single door, and you don't really see any windows at the front. But you do see kind of like beads dangling from kind of like the roof area, and kind of around the doorway, kind of like a mixture of like beads and coin threads. She's like, this is where my grandma works. And she told me to come find you guys and to bring you here because she has things, I guess, she wants to tell you.
Assuming she's probably some psychic.
Why'd you roll strength saving throw?
You're gonna fling the child?
I'm talking to a dev right now. I'm sending them a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Throws the child.
I don't know.
Krim, have you been to this town before?
Krim.
Maybe
Yes, no.
he's too busy throwing the child.
No. Okay. I say we go inside and we talk to this person. If they knew we were coming, they could have sent an assassin, not a child.
Oh, I was just asking. Have you been to this town before?
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe I know this person from another town, but I have not.
Krim, you've passed through Galdona like once or twice, but it's been a long time. Back when you were probably a young child with your dragonborn parents. But just kind of like to pass by and like nothing significant that you like really remember. So, Saya opens the door, and she lets you all in, and she's like, "Grandma, I brought the people that you told me to bring." You see it, that, you see the, it's just kind of like a singular, like, almost like a, kind of a studio apartment, like the, there is like,
Yeah.
an area, but hello, welcome back. It's still being a little wonky, so we're just gonna roll normally, like how or how we used to do it.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. We all good? Okay. So you come into this room. It does smell of like kind of like incense and sage and like that kind of like it definitely gives off kind of like a psychic or like psychic kind of smell, and you see kind of like an area, you see like a large portion of this area. There's a table with like some ornate decorations, some crystals, but also like a place to sit, with kind of, not gonna say beanbag chairs, but like just kind of more of like I guess pillows that you can sit. She does have the table's more kind of like towards the side, but right now, like in this main part of the room, there's like a rug and pillows, kind of lined in a little arch. And you find a woman with kind of long ears as well, long white hair. She doesn't seem to be like she doesn't look elderly. She doesn't have any wrinkles or anything, but she does have like long white hair, pulled in kind of like pulled in a bun with some strands coming, like kind of some falling in front of her face and to the side, and she just sits there patiently, and Saya comes up to you guys, and she motions for you guys to sit on the pillows in front of her. There is one pillow kind of like centered within the half circle and in front of her as well. She motions for all of you to the lady, her eyes are actually closed for right now, and she just smiles as she hears Saya welcoming you guys in. She says, "Welcome, travelers. I am Hera. I'm a seer. And I had seen you in a vision coming into the city, and I was had some also. I saw that you were coming, and think that I can give you maybe some wisdom or things to think about on your journey. So if you would be willing, please take a seat. Saya will get you something to get you some tea or tea to while you guys are here. Saya kind of smiles and motions for everybody to kind of sit down kind of on the pillow areas. There's also kind of like beaded threads kind of coming down from the ceiling, and some silk fabrics. You get the sense that she's a little bit foreign, but she sits in the middle, but not
Star.
She sits in front of you. Yeah. What's up?
Can I get a? Can you send me a link to the invite of the game?
A link?
He's talking to a dev.
Wants a link. Yeah, the dev wants the link to the game.
I don't know how to do that.
Do they need an invite to the server?
No, because I think it's just to the website, so I think you just have
Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Game add-ons. I know that there's a way to add oh, here we go. I'm gonna post in. I'll just send it to you, duh.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So, what you guys all want to do?
Guess we're sitting in front of the old woman.
Yeah, I guess we're just.
Is there perhaps an extra bed in this house?
So I kind of missed sitting down with the old woman. Why are we sitting with an old woman?
There was a small.
So okay.
Sorry.
So so basically, after you guys entered the city, Drekken found an ad for a musician at a tavern. So you guys plan to like head there to possibly stay there, while he also gains some coin for a couple of other gigs. On the way there, a little girl, a little half-elf girl approaches you, looking to be about like 7 or 8. And she basically says that her grandmother is inviting the party to come see her, because she has some words that she wants to give.
Oh, okay.
So this is why you are sitting in front of a woman, an old woman.
The dude wants you to promote him to GM so he can see everything.
I don't know how to do that.
He said you could do it by going to roll20.net, click on the name over the icon, and click promote.
So I'm gonna put us to another BRB so we can figure this out.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'll move us over. It's fine.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
all of that stuff was happening. It's all my fault, of course.
It's all good.
It
It's
happened.
all
I'm-
my fault.
Like I said, I'm just shocked we actually got a dev to come in here and
Yeah,
personally fix something.
quickly too. It's not like
That was pretty impressive.
a message and then Krim hears like, 2 days later. No, it's like, hey, what?
Alrighty. Sweet. Okay, so now we're all back to normal. Cool.
Got hit by the Gauss rifle.
Ghost
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're back, right?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Cool. Everybody here? Everybody, are we able to
Yeah.
continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sandwich is left. Okay. All good. Okay. So back to the things. So you all sit down. And this lady is just sitting. Actually, more kind of like kneeling on her knees and sitting like on her knees. I don't know how to explain it. On top of the pillow, and she just smiles, still has her eyes closed, and she her granddaughter Saya brings you all just a little cup of tea, and she the lady kind of finally like opens her eyes, and you can see that her eyes are like a cloudy white. She is blind, so she can't really see you guys, but just kind of smiles at all of you, and says, "I'm sure that you're weary from your travel so far. I know that you have plenty more to go. Please drink your tea for a moment, and then once you're done, I will give you the words that I have for you guys."
I'm gonna go over and
but have you got anything stronger than tea?
She just laughs. She just kind of like chuckles, and shakes her head. Krim, what were you saying?
I said I'm gonna go over and like wave my hand in front of her face to like see if she's actually blind.
You little shit.
She doesn't really react, but Saya just kind of looks at you and just kind of giggles. She's like, she can't see you.
I mean, it's always best just to be sure. We've been fooled before, Albert.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense right now just to be safe.
Okay. Remind me what Divine Sense is. Is it just...
Oh, hold on. I'll pull it now.
Thank you. So you don't notice, there's no fiends, there's no undeads.
Any objects of
There are
consecrated or desecrated?
no desecration, but there are some just like there is a little bit of like glowing energy that you kind of receive from within the room, and kind of from with her. It's not. You get the sense that she's been like touched by like celestials, but she is not necessarily a celestial herself. So she kind of has a very faded, but there is a little bit of a glow to her.
Okay. You pass the vibe check, people.
She giggles, or she chuckles to herself a little bit. After a few minutes, she kind of gets the feeling that a lot of you have finished your tea and just kind of like had a chance to relax and be off of your feet for a little bit. She then after a little bit, she's like, "Who would like to go first?"
You're taking volunteers.
I mean, hey,
volunteers.
I'll go first.
Okay. She says, "Please," and she kind of motions to the pillow that's like directly in front of her, for you to sit down.
She must be a diviner of some kind.
I'm gonna sit down while like openly like muttering like crisscross applesauce.
She holds out her hands, palm up, as if to, and like, she's just like, "Let me see your hands, please." What do you want? Like, do you want, like, she has her palms open. What do you want to do?
Swear, if you give this
Okay,
woman
I'm
a
gonna-
high five, I'm gonna throw something at you.
Damn it! I'm gonna dap her up.
Oh my god. I just face palm and saying, "Lathander, help me."
I'm not joking. I'm dead as I'm gonna dap her up.
Hey, can you roll to see if the DAP works or you messed it up?
If she dabs me back, oh my god.
She just sits there with her hands out, palms face up, just right in front of you. You can see her kind of like milky eyes are looking at you, but she can't really see you. She's just looking straight ahead.
Okay. I put my hand palm up into hers.
She kind of like folds them together and kind of like holds your hands in hers, and she closes her eyes for a moment, and when she opens her eyes again,
Come on, true love.
when she opens her eyes again, you kind of see kind of like a glowing light from her. Like her both of her eyes are just kind of like glowing this light, and she says, "Young tiefling, full of life and vigor. It seems that you are very resourceful and positive on your journeys, and you will be a light to your companions in dark times to come. It seems that you seek a strong bond in the form of love or a relationship. You will find it, but not in the way that you expect. You will also discover some history that will become paramount to who you are. There's not much more that I can really see or tell, but that is just think about these words and keep your mind open for your within your future endeavors." And with that, she kind of she opens her palms again and lets your palms fall onto your lap slowly, like she kind of lets them down. And she closes her eyes and they go back to like this cloudy white. and she puts her hands on her legs. The words that I tell you may not necessarily be. They're not going to be super direct. Super direct. They will not be direct. You will have to think about and reflect on these words for your travels. I maybe have been blessed by the gods with some version of seeing and projecting through, projecting into you, but still some things are uncertain. The future is always uncertain. So just know that some of these things may not be as straightforward as you hope. Who would like to go next?
But can I ask something real quick? And this sounds like a joking question.
No.
Have you been listen, Idella? Have you been blind all your life?
As far as I can remember, yes.
So when you dream, do you dream in darkness or shapes or? Listen, I'm curious.
She just laughs and again says, "Who would like to be next?"
Sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
I'll go next.
Okay. Krim, you move back to your spot, and Jekin comes up to face her.
Traumatize this old lady.
Oh my god.
She again holds out her palm, holds out her hands.
All right, yeah. I gently rest my hands on hers.
Okay. She kind of like folds them together and holds them together. She closes her eyes, and again, next time she opens them, the bright light kind of emanates from her eyes. She says, "Oh, you're a very mysterious young bard looking to travel all over the place and spread your music. You're clouded by darkness, yet still find the light through your song, possibly from your past. You will discover the truth about your original mission, though perhaps, again, not how you expected. The path that you currently travel on with your companions will lead you to a confrontation with your history you were not aware of in the past. The confrontation will challenge both your mind and your skills. Be ready. Learn with your friends, and don't cling on to the darkness."
Huh.
And she
his father. No.
and she slowly lets your hands down onto your lap, closes her eyes, brings her hands back, and opens them again back to the cloudiness.
Thank you for the words, ma'am.
She nods and smiles. Who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go.
Okay. Jekin moves back to his spot. Albert, you approach
I
the.
sit cross-legged on the ground on the pillow.
I do want to say that I do walk back
place my
like
hand.
with, like
Wait.
like heavy thoughts, I guess, like this, thinking hard about what she said.
All right. Albert, what did you say?
I sit down cross-legged on the pillow in front of her, and I put my arm like straight out on top of her hand.
Okay, perfect. Again, she closes her her hands on yours and holds them for a moment. Closes her eyes and opens them again to the bright light. She says, "Strong, seasoned man of faith, Your god Torm has watched over you for a very long time and will continue to do so, so long as you are committed to your ideals of justice. That said, throughout your journey, the meaning of justice will be tested, as well as your morals. Be aware that not all justice is simple as black and white. Be mindful and be open. She again puts your hands down and returns back, and again closes her eyes and goes back to her cloudy form.
I slightly bow to the lady, and I go back to my seat.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
All right, let's do it.
All right. Matthias, you approach, and you approach and are in front of the old woman. Again, she does the same thing, holds out her palms, and takes your hands into hers and just holds them for a moment. Closes her eyes and reopens them to the bright light. She chuckles a little bit. Small man, as those around you call you. It seems that you are very strong, compassionate, very loving towards nature. You have grown in wisdom just by being around people and society, as opposed to the past few years of being alone and amongst your nature. Your ideals on nature will be challenged on your journey. Not all creatures are as simple as being bad or just good. You will have to determine if all nature is sacred. You will have to choose what you want to do with that information. If creatures should be left to their own devices, or if some control needs to be taken over as well. Communing with nature often will be very useful on your journeys. They will definitely help you and your party in the future. And she just puts your hands down and just again opens her eyes back to the cloudiness. At this point, Gallant is also kind of skeptical and kind of like looking around and just kind of not sure about all of this as well. Sorry. You go back to your spot. 3 more of you are left. Who would like to go?
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just typing so much shit.
No, I know. There's a lot to take in for sure. So no worries. She holds out her hands again, and does the same thing. After you put your hands in hers, she holds them together. And after a moment, opens her eyes to the bright light. She says, "Dear child of the light of Lathander, you have the makings of a strong leader and a strong companion to those around you. Your bond grows stronger and will continue to grow with the subject of your vision that you've had. The path that you are on will lead you to a goal that you may not have been aware of. One related to your past that still haunts you. Stay close with your friends and have faith in them.
I feel like like when Hera messages my past, I would get like a slight tremor because it would be like instantly thinking of my past fiance who died. And so it's just, I guess it would be more of like a cold sweat almost.
Yes.
So I will stand up kind of shaky, say thank you, and then sit back down.
Okay. She, again, after you do that, she kind of goes back to the cloudiness in her eyes. She says, "Final two." And Gallant's just like, all right, let's get this over with. Gets up and comes in front of her, and just kind of uncomfortably, like, puts his hands in hers, and she holds them. After a moment, she opens her eyes, with the light. "Young lost traveler, not from our world. You seem very confident, yet doubtful and guarded amongst your companions here. Your gods have provided a generous way back to your home through adventuring and discovering the truths about this world and those around you. Along your journey, you will build bonds and relationships with those who around you, perhaps a couple stronger than others. You may yet still reach your goal with their help. However, be warned that Halakta and Conceive will challenge your morals and bonds in the end. You will have choices to make in the end. Be aware of it." And at the mention of Halakta and Conceive, he just kind of like is thrown off a little bit because he wasn't aware that people in this realm were aware of his gods. He just kind of like, after she lowers his hands, he just kind of gets up silently and moves back to his spot, a little bewildered. And she goes back to the cloudiness. And finally, the last one. Talia gets up from her spot and nervously goes in front of the lady and puts her hands in her palms. Hera holds them together, and for a moment, it's a little bit of a longer moment than the others. Her eyes open, and again, the bright light shines. And she says to Talia, "Oh, young tiefling, you have suffered much. You've gone through so much. Darkness courses through you and has a hold of you still. Yet, you are still full of hope. Hold on to that hope. The bonds with those around you will strengthen along your journey and may ease the pain for a time. They may be able to help you in the end, but at what cost? As your journey continues, you will eventually have to make a very difficult decision that will determine the fate of you and those around you." And with that, she again lays Talia's hands on her lap and goes back. Talia is just she stands up and goes back to her spot, a little shaken. Hera looks up and kind of notions to all of you. She kind of has her palms out towards you guys. These are the words that I give to you. Think on them. Reflect on them. Be wary of them. They may not be the positive outcomes that you hope for in psychics. But it is information that you will need to consider for the future. It seems that you have a strong group amongst you, and you still have time to build your strength and bonds. Continue to get to know each other, and you will grow even stronger. You have a long journey ahead of you, and a dangerous, very dangerous foe to defeat ahead of you as well. I wish you luck, and to help you on your journeys, I bestow a gift to each of you to help protect you. And as I do know what is to come at the end of your journey. And Saya comes with kind of holding these necklaces that have little gold coins as pendants on them, and she puts one each over your head as you guys are kneeling, like almost a little bit shorter than her height. She bestows these, puts these around you, and she says, "This will offer you protection, and should help you in future if you should get into any fights or confrontations. This should help protect you."
Thank you.
Thank you.
She just smiles and nods, and just kind of like sits there to do a little bit of. She closes her eyes and kind of seems to meditate. Saya kind of takes your hand, Krim, again, and leads you to the door. She says, "My grandma is very wise, but I don't really understand what she talks about. But I hope these little pendants help you out. They're really pretty necklaces."
They're very pretty.
I'm sure they will.
Thank you
Do
very
they do
much.
anything specific, or are they just,
So this is so for all of you, I would like you to go ahead and
perception or investigation?
nope. Everybody roll either a investigation or arcana check.
Oh boy, okay. What is better?
They're all -1 for me. God damn it!
God, alright.
Why am I so stupid? Oh,
Wait, it was what?
I'll take that.
I'm like,
An
Krim,
arcana
shut up.
or investigation check.
A nat 20. Let's fucking go.
God help me.
Mine's gonna make me fucking invincible. It's gonna be a superstar for Mario.
Oh, wow.
Wait, sorry, are we all supposed to roll investigation check?
Either investigation or arcana, whichever one is better for you.
They were the same for me.
Okay. So.
What the hell? I rolled a 1. Well, can I get a reroll?
No rerolls, unfortunately.
Smelled like garbage. My god.
Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay. So, so Jekin, actually you rolled pretty good Arcana. So, Idella, Albert, and Talia look at their pendants and just don't know what it could be. They just look like pretty necklaces to you. Jekin and Matthias, you do feel some sort of energy kind of projecting from the necklace. You don't know exactly what it's for though, but you do feel kind of like a protection barrier kind of around you. Krim, rolling a nat 20, you are able to kind of, for a moment, you're able to see kind of like this, this shimmering field around everybody. It blinks for a moment and then just kind of disappears. All of a sudden, you guys feel like you feel a little bit more fortified. Everybody, go ahead and add 2 to your armor class.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'll take it. Can we do that manually ourselves? Or?
Yeah, just
Yes,
just
you can do it manually.
Just click armor class and you can do it.
Oh.
All right. So you guys leave. The building. All of you wearing your new special pendants, coin pendants around your neck. And from there, let's see. Everybody is a little bit like somewhat weirded out, and everybody's a little weirded out and kind of like also reflecting deeply on the words from the psychic. Anything that you guys want to do or
I
say?
always pick the right side of justice. I don't know what she's talking about.
Shut up, Albert.
Does she know like what our journey, like what's the purpose of our journey?
Are you asking out, or are you asking the party? She has an idea of it. She has like she knows the end goal. She knows about like she knows that she'll like that everybody's going to fight a dragon, an ancient dragon. But you guys don't know this. Like she does know some of this, but
No, we know we're fighting an ancient dragon, right?
Yes.
yeah, but she also has had like she's a seer, so she's a seer, a psychic. So she has had some information from that.
Yeah, well, sorry. This town was already like has like damages from a dragon attack before, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will ask her if she knows, what our journey, like, essentially, like, what our, what we are doing on our journey. Since she seems to kind of like see the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I guess you can turn around, and right before, as everybody is going to walk out the door, you turn around and ask this question to her. And she kind of turns to you, and says, "The future is ever changing. There's not I'm aware that your end goal is to defeat Archon, the ancient dragon that had attacked the city long ago and has long terrorized the lands in the past. I'm not sure what you will find on your journeys, but I can only assume that there will be dangers that will lead up to him. Though I can see into the future, it's not always clear, and there's it's just ever changing. I cannot give you specifics, unfortunately, as I cannot see specifics.
I guess every man is responsible for their fate.
Indeed.
Thank you. Hopefully we see each other again.
Can you give us some pointers on killing the dragon?
He laughs. I cannot foresee that, unfortunately, but you may want to. I do not have any information on any of that. However, the library still stands, though it has been damaged in the past. The library still stands and would probably be of some use. Maybe some of the scholars can help you out.
Probably. We should probably.
And where is the library?
It is.
Last ones.
It is a little towards the center of the city. She tells you it's a little towards the center of the city. Kind of yeah, more towards the center of the city, outside of the castle, and kind of in more of like kind of close by to the church, as some of the clerics like to go and study, as well as court mages like to go and study there as well. So it's kind of closer towards like the castle and the main temple of Lathander.
Alright, 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Yeah, that would be. I think we should eventually head there.
I mean, that makes the most sense, to be honest with you. I agree with you.
Churches tend to have a lot of information on areas that.
Well, we can use any advantage or any help we can get with this upcoming battle.
We should get all of our equipment sanctified.
We should probably find a tavern first, so that way we have a meeting point.
There's an idea.
Because I will like to go to the church, but I feel like not everybody would be wanting to be crashing there.
That sounds like a good idea. I could use a bed.
They seem to have a pretty big church, though. They seem to have a pretty big church.
Well, let's hope the tavern well, some might not be too keen on it. And also, I think some food would be good, too.
Food does sound good.
Yes.
So, there might be a tavern close to the church, if it's close to, what, a castle? And a library? So, let's see if there's a tavern close to the church.
I'll sniff out the nearest tavern.
Fucking dead.
You can smell beer a mile away.
For that, I would say that you would roll investigation, Matthias.
Amen.
All right. It takes you a while, but you get the word. You get word of a tavern that is closer to the center of the city. It's a little bit fancier. I like a nicer tavern. But you all slowly make your way towards there. Along the way, Talia is a little bit quiet, still kind of reflecting. Actually, not just Talia. All of you are a little bit quiet and kind of still reflecting on the words that the psychic said. And slowly make your way to the tavern. Is there any conversation that you would like to have before you get to the tavern? Anything regarding your, the words that she said, if any. If not, then we can continue.
Not really. Excuse me.
I wonder who those gods that she was talking about for Gallant were.
They're probably from this world.
He just,
Oh yeah.
Again, he looks a little bewildered, and she's like, she actually knew my gods. Like, what? I've never heard, like, whenever I think of a psychic, it just seems all bullshit and stuff. But she actually...
Question.
She actually,
Go ahead. Sorry. Never mind.
but she actually knew my, like, the names of the gods that I follow.
So they
And
might
about my
actually be
past.
real.
That's wild. What were you saying, Krim?
I was gonna say, where's Raymond?
He's probably with us. He's probably like trailing like Gallon's probably like holding the reins of him.
Yeah, I would say so. Is Ember on your shoulder or something like that?
I only asked because I was like, I think I'm gonna go try and find like an animal tamer of some kind.
Okay.
Hello.
I want information on how to hatch the spider egg. It seems like the best course of action to do that would probably be someone who deals with animals.
I know you figured how much you hate ants. You wouldn't like spiders either.
Listen here,
I mean,
sir.
I could give it a shot for him.
Fair.
You know,
Can you change? Well, if you change into a giant spider, do you retain the information of the spider, or?
I'm very proficient in animal handling.
Look, I only have one of these eggs, Matt. I swear to God.
Well, it's up to you. I'm happy to try if you want me to.
Well, maybe the tavern can cook it and get some.
How about we just
You shut the fuck up.
Why don't we head over to the tavern, get some food in us,
I
and then we
agree.
can all go do what we need to do within the city. I see us here for a little bit of time. I think it would be good to find a couple of shops where we can well, kind of similar to what Albert said, possibly enchant weapons or armor, or even find new things too. So that may take a little bit of time. So I see us here for maybe at least, at the very least, a couple of days, maybe a few days. So we have time to do all of that.
Food does sound good.
To the tavern. And again, we can just continue to the tavern.
Oh.
You make your way through over the bridge, over the main part of over the river that's going from east to west. You go over the bridge, and follow and make your way to kind of like the main road. It's pretty crowded. There's lots of horses, and people walking about, animals of different kinds, like some dogs and mainly horses, though. And lots of merchants, and again, traders, people buying, selling, all sorts of things. And you make your way, still asking here and there where the specific tavern is, and eventually make your way to the tavern. I don't have a name for the tavern, but I will have it for you next time. You walk in. You walk in, and it's a very nice establishment. And it looks pretty lively as well. And it doesn't seem like there's this is where a lot of like traders, businessmen, and the like kind of come and kind of kick off steam when they are done with when their shops are closed. And it's a place with lively music as well. It's just a very, very lively place. Blink. Go back to the tavern. And so the host comes up to you and is like, "Hi, how can I help you today? How many of you?"
1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe there's 7 of us. We'd like to rent rooms for a couple of nights, if that's okay. We do have 2 animal companions and a horse. And she's like, "Oh yes, of course. The horse can be in the stable that's right next door. And as long as your animal companions don't cause any trouble, then they're welcome to stay or make a mess. They're welcome to stay here."
Now define trouble.
I slap my hand over Krim's mouth before he finishes the sentence. Shh. Shh. She doesn't need to know.
So how many rooms are you wanting? If there's 7 of you, we have plenty of rooms available, and this is like a tavern where like the main floor is kind of like the actual tavern part of it, and then there's stairs that lead up to the rooms pretty much, and there's multiple stories for the rooms.
I guess we actually get our own rooms this time.
Looks like it. Well, how many rooms do you have? She
Roll for it.
She thinks about it.
Roll for it.
Honestly? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second.
1.
I can do.
That would be sad.
Lol. She's like, "I believe we have plenty of rooms, but let me actually double check the books here. Give me 1 second." She goes back to like her the kind of check-in area, and she looks and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My apologies. We do only have 3 open rooms at the moment."
Jeez, what did you roll? A D4?
Look, I rolled a d10. It came up a 3.
I'm freaking dead.
Jeez,
I
okay.
can't.
All right.
So there you go. I apologize. But all of the rooms have have 2 beds as well. So you, if you don't mind pairing up, then that will work. Otherwise, there are other taverns around here as well.
I say we just stick with
I
this
don't
one.
mind pairing up.
Yeah, I don't mind sticking with this one.
It's
Okay.
better than having us all sleep in 2 rooms. Like we,
Alright, so I'm
at
assuming.
least we all get a bed.
Okay.
Yeah, just sleeping.
I'm assuming I can't sleep with Albert, near Albert because he doesn't like animals.
Just keep the raccoon off my bed. It's fine.
Wow, tolerant. I'm surprised.
I know it's the character arc. We like it.
So, she writes down basically that the rooms are taken and gives the 3 keys to Talia, who pays for the rooms out of the gold. Talia turns to everybody and says, all right, so who wants to go where?
I figured you and I would be sharing a room.
Yeah, that would probably, yeah, that makes sense. It seems like, so we have 3 rooms. So actually 3 people will have to be in the same room, it
Yep.
seems.
Somebody's gonna get close and personal. Okay.
No, that wasn't my character. That was just me.
I would be like, that's
Yeah,
kind of out of
okay.
character.
That was out of
Okay,
character.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Talia takes one of the keys and gives the other 2 keys to Gallant and says, "Good luck figuring that out." And
Wait. Listen. I rested with you girls in the first tavern. Nothing weird happened. I slept on the floor. I was just fine. Please don't leave me with these idiots.
But I thought you wanted some personal.
One of
No.
them wants to kill me. One of them probably wants to kill my pet.
But
It's not.
who wants to
a good
kill?
thing for
Who
me.
wants to kill you?
Fine.
I thought you wanted some personal time with Gallant.
Sir Glitterbeard over here. That sounds great, but
Glitterbeard.
it's not personal time.
I'm not gonna kill you. Don't worry about it.
Well, then just have Albert and Jack
Just
in
might
room
be subject
together,
to a
and then
prank.
you, Matthias, and Gallant share a room. Problem solved.
I like that idea. Idella, let's
That
go get
works.
some rest and have the guys figure this out.
I'm gonna turn to the our host, I guess, and because I do have that flyer for the bard thing, and I'll show it to her and ask if you're still looking for a bard for the night.
She takes the flyer and she's like, "Oh, are you a musician?"
I am, and pull out my.
and she's like, "Oh, well,
And I'll play a soft, like a soft, beautiful melody, on it.
Yeah, I would be surprised. He's so good. He could
roll a
practically raise
performance
the dead.
check."
No. Please.
Oh,
Bro!
No, not a perception, a performance.
Oh.
Oh, that's so much better.
That's so much better.
wow.
Okay. You play a melody on your
It would have sounded
on
like
your
Guitar Hero when you're missing the notes.
Plink, plink, plink.
you play a nice melody on your giant bass scythe made out of bones, and though it's a little slightly unnerving, she is impressed with the way that you played, and she's like, Yeah, we can still use a musician to play tonight. We don't have anyone booked at the moment. And if you're here for a couple of nights, I think we can hire you for a couple of nights if you want.
I'm gonna look back at the group. Are we gonna be here for a couple nights?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. I wouldn't think so.
Point. Sign me up.
All right. So she looks at a candle that kind of has like it's kind of like a time determining candle where like it's they have it so that like each hour a different colored wax kind of drips. So she looks and she says, why don't you come back in at sundown, and we can get things ready for you, and yeah, you're welcome to perform.
Awesome.
Idella, let's go rest.
You don't tell me twice.
Not here.
Shut up, Albert.
Hey, little man.
You
The
little
both-
man.
the both of the
Oh,
girls
nephews.
walk up the stairs and go to the room that they're assigned along with Brutus.
Hey,
I was
little
muted,
man.
but yeah,
Little man, Albert.
All right, at
Drinking
least now we
drinking
can have some
contest?
fun. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm not losing this time.
Contest.
Gallant is
I
just
guess
like, I'm
well-
gonna go up and rest, and he gives the other key to Matthias and says, here, hold on to this, little man.
Matthias.
And he goes to take another key up to and goes to find another room and kind of like relaxes for a little bit.
Party pooper.
Matthias. Hopefully, you won't be passed out for another couple days.
Oh god, right? I forgot about that.
Please be careful. We might need you to fight some spiders with us.
It's okay. I'll just kill him. It'll be fine.
Don't out drink these fools to thinking they can drink as much as you. You actually might kill them.
So are you guys actually gonna go get like a drink,
Yes.
Or
or are you guys gonna go up to the room?
I'm gonna go up to the room first and then come back down just before, I guess. Or like a little bit before. I have to-
Also,
already
who's
kind of
rooming
looked
with
down
who?
at waitress.
So it's
I guess me and Tekken.
Jacket and Albert in
Mhm.
room 3, Gallant Crim, Ember and Matthias in room 2, you and myself with Brutus are in
Okay.
room 1.
Got it. All right, got it. Oh, so Gallant's gonna be with the
The drunkards, yep.
one. Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's not even here to hear the pranks that are gonna happen to him tonight.
That sucks a suck. Also, can we do a time check on everyone, see how everybody's doing?
I'm good.
I am okay to call it early if people need to skedaddle or are just a little bit tired. I know that we're also down Gallant today, or the rest of the day. And then Tekken, I know, is also out next weekend. So
Oh no.
Wait, Tech. Why aren't you gonna be here next week?
Because I have my video game tournament
Oh, sick.
that weekend.
Do it. Next week is supposed to be fantasy draft, isn't it?
Yes, but I can do my fantasy draft on my phone.
Oh, okay.
What's the game though?
And so I say like we do the drinking contest because 3 out of 7 of the party members are already in the room. So
Mhm.
let's just do the.
I'm I'm fine with doing the drinking contest as kind of a way to end the session for tonight.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
And I guess for next week, I'll give you some stuff for, I guess, the performance.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. So, most of the party members, first of all, how about you guys all go up to your rooms to just kind of unload your gear, kind of relax for a little bit. Matthias, Albert, and Krim, if I recall, are the ones who want to do the drinking contest.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So the three of you go down. Talia, kind of curious and overhearing you guys talking about a drinking contest, decides to go down as well. I'm mixing things up. You guys all go up, kind of relax for a little bit, unload your gear for a little bit, come back down. You have a delicious meal, like actual home cooked meal instead of like owlbear meat, and not over a campfire. And whoever wants to go back up to the room to sleep, to rest the rest of the time, they're welcome to. Gallant is one of them. He goes back up and just knocks out. Talia, after eating and kind of hearing about them, Albert, Matthias, and Krim possibly doing a drinking contest, wants to see who's going to win about this. Jekin and Idella, what would you guys like to do?
Well, Jekin's about to perform, yeah?
No, that's is it gonna be?
I would say you still have like a couple more hours.
Oh,
This
okay.
is like
Yeah, so that would be for next
this is
session,
kind
right?
of like around the time when you get to the tavern. It's probably like mid-afternoon, so like maybe 2 or 3. So he has a little bit of time before he performs,
Okay.
which would be around like maybe 6.
I think I'll sit for a little bit and I'll be nursing like a glass of wine.
Okay.
I kind of want to watch the others get drunk and laugh at them.
Talia will also get like a small ale and just kind of like so basically Jekin, Idella, and Talia are just kind of like sitting at kind of like a small table watching the other 3 at the bar, and let the drinking contest begin. So how did I do it before? I think I had you all roll a d20 each.
Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it.
You
Give me
know, Grim,
one
we don't
second.
have to make it a contest. We could just drink together.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Contest. It's already set. You beat me last time, short one. Not this time.
Can't say I'm feeling very confident. I'm a tired little one.
I think you guys just got wasted. I don't think there was much of a drinking contest. I think you guys just got wasted.
Yeah, you were out for
Cause
a couple of days.
yeah, like you and Krim go back to your house, and then you wake up in the forest. You were still sleeping in the forest, face down in the mud, and Krim had no idea where the hell you were. Yeah, I think you guys just got hammered. I don't see. I probably didn't. I thought I added it. Yeah, no, I don't see the rules. Oh wait, no, we had a drinking game. That was later though.
Sorry about that. My dad was up and moving around, and I was like, I need to go check on it. So, what's going on? I'm sorry.
So the first time we met, they got hammered, and I think the next one we did was the drinking game that we did together as a party. And I'm trying to remember.
I think I have a feeling I know what I did.
Okay,
So
I'm down.
So I think I did have each of you guys roll a d20. Just a straight d20 for me.
And that's how many
So
drinks
now
to go?
Now is fine, yes.
No way.
Wow. All right. Let's see here. So,
What in the world?
so I think what I had you guys do was I had you roll a d20, and depending on the number that you roll is how many ales you drink.
Oh my god, Krim is gonna get alcohol poisoning. Holy balls.
Wait, what?
To see who, because if I recall, that's what we did, and what I'll say is the barkeep just kind of looks at you guys, and he's like, you do realize that like our ales come in different sizes, and we just kind of have like a regular size, and then we have a large size, and I think for this he's like, well, what size tankards do you guys want? And Talia yells from over at the table, give them the large. And he just kind of smiles and is like, friend of yours? And starts filling up like large tankards full of ale. He hands 3 of these like giant, like maybe not even tankards at this point. They're like steins. They're like big, huge steins of ale. The first, you guys cheers, and you all down the first one easily.
Just to put in perspective, you guys are having a liter of ale. Holy balls.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Which is why this is gonna be fun. Second one, for Matthias, you're kind of getting a little bit like, holy smokes, this is actually getting to be quite a bit for right now. Let's see. And then Albert, I would like for you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
I'm so dead. Did he roll?
Constitution. Hold on a second.
Constitution saving throw.
Do I just hit the Constitution button?
No, it's going to be next to kind of in the top left corner below your proficiency bonus. It'll say saving throws.
Okay, yeah. No way.
All right, so after your second stein of ale, you're just kind of like, oh god, that was too much beer at once, and like you feel like you're about to be sick.
Okay.
You feel like you kind of tap out on the counter and it just like it looks like you're about to be
going
sick.
down first, guys.
All right. Matthias and Krim get one more stein of ale, and cheers and drink. Matthias, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw as well. All right.
Oh well.
You're a hardy
That's
dwarf.
good.
Like even though you're like even though you're like drunk as shit right now, you manage to like hold back any nausea and like and feeling of being sick. At this point, you're just drunk, and you're having a good time. But like you, but at the same time, like you're having a good time, but you just kind of like you kind of like pass out on the bar, because you're also pretty tired from like all of your travels and stuff. Krim, do you you take one more stein of ale, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
He had 8.
Oh, you said a Constitution saving?
You know what? You're right. He does have 8. So, like you just kind of like go at it, like just being like, no, I gotta make sure that I absolutely win this, even though they've already like tapped out at 3. You're just like, I need to at least get a couple more in, and like,
Jesus, what are you doing? Burning it off or something? You layman.
You know what? You keep downing these ales until you get to your 8th one. Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I would say, because like similar to Albert, like what Albert says, because of your tiefling, your fire, the inner fire within you just kind of like, I know this is bullshit, but this is also D&D. The fire within you just kind of burns off the alcohol and kind of gives you a little bit more energy and flair and stuff. And as you continue to drink, your everybody kind of like notices that your hair starts flaring up even more, and like just like until your head is like flames, like legit flames, not just hair. Yeah. That said, once you hit your 8th one, you're just like, at this point, you're starting to feel a little bit of sickness crawl up to you too, like a little bit of like, your stomach is not feeling the best. But but you were successful at drinking more than the other 2, so this time.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Talia just watches from the sidelines and just kind of like sips on her ale, and she's like, "Man, those guys are crazy."
Yep.
I don't want to hear them complain about hangovers tomorrow.
I wonder if the old lady knew which one was gonna win today.
Wait, would
Just
Krim have heard
floated,
this?
I'm not drunk.
Would Krim have
I'm
heard
going off
this?
I'm going up to take a nap.
Okay, all right. You kind of stumble your way up to take a nap. Yeah, you stumble your way up to your room and just kind of collapse on the bed. Gallant is just like looks as you like come in a little bit like swaying and just knock out in the other bed. And he's like, "Right on, little man." Krim, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, would Krim have heard that comment?
Which one?
What comment?
That their crazy one?
I feel like you'd be so like trying not to throw up on the bar that you're just
I would
focusing
say
on that.
probably not. You're like, she kind of like, Talia's kind of like leaning in towards the two who are like close to her and kind of speaking kind of like somewhat softly. You're also drunk as fuck. So, I would say no, you probably didn't hear that comment.
I was gonna say, oh, okay, fair enough. All right, then I'm probably just gonna go bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my foot out in front of Krim as he's walking by.
Krim, make a dexterity saving throw.
With disadvantage, cause you drunk.
Oh my god. What the drastic fucking difference?
You like Albert just sticks out his leg and Krim, you're just like so drunk, you're just not quite paying attention to where you're walking, and you're like, as you're about to head up, you all of a sudden like trip, and you're just like, whoa, and just kind of like not face plant, but you do fall on the floor on like your hands and knees, and your tail whips like whips another barmaid, and she's just like, "No, watch it, drunk fuck."
I look down and I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. And I gotta help Krim up, but I'm really drunk too, so I mean, you know.
Can I pull him down with me?
Make a strength check.
Does he know that?
Oh, that's fine.
Go make a strength check against his strength check. Both of you make strength checks.
Oh, strength saves or just checks?
No, just checks.
Oh, sorry. I saw disadvantage clicked.
All right.
Am I at a disadvantage too?
Yeah, you guys are both hammered.
No. Well, yes, but no. I'll just say just roll a regular strength.
What the hell is the strength?
It's literally just strength.
It's literally just your strength. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So at this point, it's just kind of like a tug of war. Like you kind of like you're trying. Krim is trying to pull you down. You're trying to pull Krim up, and it's just kind of like this, like this
Do you
drunken,
want to get
like
up or not?
this drunken kind of tug of war. Neither of you are like Krim isn't getting off the floor. You're not getting onto the floor. It's just this perpetual like tug of war.
I finish my wine and I stand up and I just kind of like break them up, and I'm gonna attempt to get Krim up. It's like, come on, let's get you to bed.
I imagined the ear pulling.
Oh, I was gonna pick you up by your shoulders first.
I didn't want it to be that bad. I'm sorry.
Just go get some water and go to bed. Come on, Krem, up you go. I probably needed strength text check.
But how it doesn't make sense that you drank so much.
Fuck.
You dang.
Strength. Just do a strength check, not a strength save.
Okay, thank God I hit the wrong one. That's better.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you like with a little bit of struggle from the drunkenness of drunken stupor of Krim, you manage to like at least get him on your feet and just kind of like has his arm over your shoulder to kind of be like, all right, come on. It wouldn't quite work if you just like pulled his ear. You kind of do need to kind of like help him up a little bit like that. So so you managed to get him up.
Come on, let's get into the room.
Talia's just laughing her butt off over on the others, like over at the table.
I'll see you upstairs, Talia. I'm gonna take him up to the room and I'm gonna rest a little bit more before Jekken performs tonight.
Sounds good. I'll be up in a little bit. I just gotta finish this.
I'm gonna eat some food.
I must prepare something new tonight.
All right, so Albert is gonna get food.
More food.
Jekken and Talia are left at.
Easiest way to sober up is food.
True.
So Idella and Krim make their way back up. Idella leads Krim. Wait, hold on. I'm like, wait a second. Who? I already forget who.
I'm banging on the door to wake up Gallon to throw him in there.
And Gallon is just like, what?
Here, take this.
He opens the door to find like another like to find you holding like a drunken Krim, and he's just like,
yeah, this is yours tonight.
All right. Awesome. All right.
This is yours tonight.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go.
Can I roll to koala hug Gallant?
Oh, the absence. Oh.
Roll me just a straight charisma check.
I'll say less. That's easy.
Yeah,
With disadvantage because you are drunk.
19 and 20. 19 and 20.
That's not bad, actually.
Both pretty good.
Not bad. All right. He's like, so Krim, you detach from you detach from Idella. Idella goes back to her room.
Have fun, boys.
Gallant is just like, all right, come on. And kind of leads you towards the bed. What do you want to do? You said you want to like koala hug him.
Yeah.
You're gonna wait till he falls back asleep and then do it, so that like when he shows up next time.
For the sake of respect, for a sandwich, I'll do a side hug. I'll do a side hug.
Okay, you manage to, you just kind of like do a side hug and wrap your arms around him, and he's just like, I just wanted to sleep, man, and just kind of just stands there for a second while you're hugging them, and it's just like you can tell that he's just like not really about it, but he's tolerating it for a moment, and then he's like, all right, and he undoes your hug and leads you over to the same bed that Matthias is on. and he just mumbles, "Man, I just wanted to sleep. I just didn't want to be bothered." And he just grumbles to himself.
Could I roll a stealth check to slip into his bed and cuddle him?
You should have done that in the first place.
No, because you are like
Fair enough. I'm
because he is still awake. Like he's still kind of awake, and you are drunk as fuck.
Fair enough.
I was close enough to over here and cast greater healing on you. Just
Fair enough. I'll respect. I'll respect that.
All right, Albert, you get food. Jekken, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna get some food too.
Okay.
On that note, I am gonna get out of here and go see if I have to sweep up some ants.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I think we'll call it here for a night. Jekken, I'm gonna say that you that while you're eating, you kind of develop a try to develop a new song or like a mini set list for your bar your bar performance, and we can talk about it outside of this. So
Okay.
So I think we will call it here. But fun session.
Yeah.
Interesting session. Very, very technical difficulties. Many technical difficulties, and like that was very simple because it was all my fault.
You didn't
It was
know.
all-
I didn't know, but still.
If that person probably didn't come, we probably would have been like.
Yeah, I would have just been like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, I would have been so annoyed. But yeah, so next time we'll be doing a bunch of doing our researching and investigating and just exploring the city. Hopefully I'll have more things to go explore and stuff. So
Yeah, no, that was super fun session.
yay.
I will.
And everybody has things to think on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always ponder justice.
Alright, I'm going to raid out, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Sounds good. Have a good night, you guys.
See you guys too. Good
Hey, Muffin.
night. Okay, we're gonna raid into Flare. He's currently playing Battlefield right now, but after Battlefield, I'm gonna be his Navi through the Painterest fight. So yeah. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. I think we're doing backpack run again on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it's probably more art, if not maybe something else. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, give Flare lots of love. I'll see you guys over there in a bit. I'm gonna grab a snack, check on hubby before then. But yeah, rest well, and give him some TLC. Good night.